Hello, welcome to the first clip for March. I'm excited because I'm finally getting all the comebacks in from February and some trades, and it's only the 2nd of March, but I did get like a big trade in and some albums today. And I've also kind of like changed some of my binders up. I guess you can say more non-album items like my Red Velvet and Loona ones. I thought I might as well just do the first clip already so I can go through everything with what I've changed and then put the cards in, even though there's still quite a lot here. Show you guys just so it makes sense for it being the first clip of the month. And I can show you guys the changes. I just decided to do it off camera because it was too much, because I was really just sitting thinking about these things, and then I tried out different layouts and there's still a few things I want to change from it. It's just I don't have the materials yet, so we have to get on buying some more sleeves. I want to buy some of the Ultra Pro, see these white ones? I want to buy black versions of this and more white ones because I'm running out of the white ones. As you can see, this is one of the old sleeves, so I will go through that. I will get it was mainly Red Velvet stuff I kind of changed in my Loona binder, but I don't have any Red Velvet items here, so I'm gonna get my Red Velvet ones out first and then quickly go through that with you guys, just because there's no items to put in. So let's go do that. So I'm starting off with the binder for the season greetings and the concert goods. So I did change this, I just don't think I'm gonna keep it like that. I think I'm just gonna keep this on 3 pages. I have been trying to double sleeve a few things that kind of work out. I can explain that more when we get into it, but I might as well just change these just now. So I did manage to find the bigger 2-pocket sleeves that fit more large items that don't fit the Ultra Pro 2 pockets. So I am putting some things in there that are not big enough not small enough to fit into the Ultra Pro sleeves, and I kind of like them, so I'm gonna see if I can buy some more of them because I think I'm running out. But yeah, you can see some of them in my binder as we go through it, but just now we're doing this. I just think that's a lot better just because I don't know, we're only seeing like this row of the backs if I were to do it that way. Let's see. So we've done this, and I've double sleeved this, and I've double sleeved I did do the 222 layout for this photocard set for the season greetings, and I decided just to double sleeve them. I could lay these out really different as well. Like there's an example in my Loona binder, but I could actually try this way, but I don't like laying my Red Velvet binders out like, let's see, Irene, Wendy, Seulgayy, Joy, Yeri. Like, instead of doing this 5 layout, it's kind of like a cross, not like an X, like a plus. Wow, these Loona themes. But I could try it. I'm just showing you guys what I've done, so you'll know I've done this. And this works out perfectly with the season greetings, but the stickers don't, since the stickers from 2019 are kind of facing the same way as the 2020 stuff. But I have changed this. I took forever trying to figure out how to do this, since I'm collecting 2 pre-order sets, and then the photocard set has 5 members and you get 3 photocards per member. So the way I've laid this out is a bit different, but I can show you guys. I am going to be double sleeving these items. So the pink background is going to be here, it starts off with that, and then the grey one's going to be here. And then it doesn't matter, since I have Silverine on this page. Please don't say I'm a Wendy auntie. Seulgayy and Irene are my top 2 in Red Velvet, and I would like to see them and just on the 1 page. And then behind that I've just done like a whole set of them with Wendy, Joy and Yeri. I don't know, usually it's always Yeri and Joy left out to the side, so I thought I might as well change it up and just put Seulgayy and Irene, since they are my top 2 and I like to see them together. I guess I can kind of show you because I can see it now, I can picture it in my head. See where the white sleeves are currently for these ones here. You can see the backs. Let's see if I can do this. You'll be able to see the backs of these, and technically I'm going to keep this in since I don't have Wendy's. So like where these should go is where the white sleeves are currently, but it still fills up the page, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making any sense at all here, but with the opposing, I guess only Seulgayy would have to have a white backing to it. If I were to do this, if you turn it around, the logo for your season greetings would be here, but I'd need to change Wendy and Joy. I'd keep Seulgayy in the middle either way. But I can see this looking quite nice. Since this is the coloured version set, this is zoomed in too much, I'm sorry. So since this is like the coloured set, this is like their coral official colour here. And then this is like the grey background, and then this set has the backings to these ones are white. So I think that's actually quite cool. I might actually keep it like that. I'm not too sure on if I should keep the white backing on Seulgayy or just try to line them up perfectly. So I kind of like that. So instead of like making my own slots, I could save paper and save time and these sleeves and just do that. I quite like the idea of that. That's cool. Okay, we're doing that. Because this is kind of like the idea I integrated into my Loona binder, which will go on to that. I don't know, I like to think about my layouts quite often for no reason, but I could do the same with this. It's just because I don't have any of the cards yet, so I'm just going to leave it. And these don't really matter as much because these don't have like backings to them. Like there's not like a back to the cards, so I can try it with photo cards that have backings to them that I want to see. But that does work out, I like that, and y'all have seen this as well. And then I changed my layout for the postcards. So I did member set versions. So these are like the green kind of naturey background, which Yeri has 2 of them, so it fits perfectly there. And then, yeah. I tried to fit them into sets accordingly, and then of course I can see the back on one of them, which is good. Okay, my camera cut me off, but it's kind of just upside down if you think about it, because I like my photos facing this way. Doesn't matter though. But next we go into the Rouge goods, and I just did decide to do member pages, since I did originally have 6 photo cards for this set, but then I thought I might as well put the fortune cards in with it, because someone told me that those little collect books can be damaging to the photo cards, and although fortune cards are not really photo cards, they still can get damaged, and I don't want any photo card being damaged, you know. I did decide to do this, and yes, so we have the fortune card set here, and then I think this is the keychain, and then this is the key ring, and then that's the keychain thing. Yeah, and I just did the 222 layout with the fortune cards being the replacement white sleeves, which I think is quite nice. And I think I'm gonna try and do this with all my sleeves now, is have the individual sleeve and the 9 pocket sleeve where the card should be, so it saves me time and effort. But I'm not double sleeving these just because I like how the backs look on them, and I can't show one since all of the slots are filled up, unlike the 5 member layout. Yeah, and then I just do it in reverse, so instead of having the 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, it's shifted over one, so it's kind of got like a pattern, kind of like got some sort of like variety to it. I like my pages to have some variety, but I've kept the hollow. I don't even know if it's hollow, but yeah, that's nice. I like that one in the middle, and I thought I might as well just put the selfie ones in the middle since they match up and it's still like a pattern, so it's like photo shoot, selfie, photo shoot. Then we went to Wendy's, which I actually have her full set for, which is great. So yes, I've decided to collect the 3 fortune cards just so it looks nice like this, but I'm liking how this is looking. And then I did experiment with this layout because I found out that these fit into 4 pocket sleeves with the plastic cover taken off of this. I've kept the backing to it, there's just no plastic wrap around it, so it's not as secure. Wait, I'm gonna go put my light on just because I only have my lamp on and it's getting really dark. Okay, I hope that's a bit better. I apologise for the glare, but yes, so I have the collect book photo and then the film strip, and then I just did a little pattern again, and then same here. And then for Yetis, I did the 2 pocket just because it goes into the postcards right after, and the backing to the postcards is like a white backing to this page, which is quite cool. And I just like the way it looks now, since I'm not too opposed to double sleeving. These are just really thick because of how tough the individual postcards are. I do like how I've laid this out though, just because there's variety to it. The members going in reverse as well. I just realised this one isn't. I say that and then I realise I messed up. But yeah, I'm gonna try and like do stuff like that, just not with album cards, because I like the way I like I don't want to double sleeve album cards because I have like binders dedicated to album cards, so it shouldn't be too thick. And I like seeing the back of my album cards. It's just with Loona's ones, they're really similar, but with the inclusion of the My Music Taste cards now for that, we have signatures on the back, and it's kind of like a different kind of look to the Loona backs. So yeah, this was my Red Velvet Season Greetings and Concert Goods binder. I'm liking how it is. I don't know, I've just had a change of mind recently, so I might as well save some resources for myself when I do get more items in, instead of having to worry about sleeving things individually. But I'm actually liking this, especially with that little change, because it gives the backs a little bit of difference as well. So once I do get more of the 2020 Season Greetings pre-order, I will be doing that as well. Let's go, I'll show you guys my other Red Velvet binder. I would say this is my other Red Velvet binder, other one, so this is the second other one. Let me go get that one. For this, I've done some adjustments to it as well. I have double sleeved a few more things. If we can go through it, I can show you guys and explain along the way. So we've double sleeved all these. I actually have the backings on them, and I've got double sleeved the red flavour postcards, and I've done this in version sets instead of member sets, just so it works out better since we've got the Yeti set. And then I tried to do it with the blue red background. I love these postcards so much. This is my favourite set, so I've done that despite Irene having the same kind of background or set, whatever you want to call it. And then I could do the same with these cards. I just don't want to be doing this since I've already laid stuff out, but yeah, I don't think I want to do that if the member names are on it, so we're just going to leave that for this one. So basically I've just double sleeved these like 9 pocket size photo cards because it fits in with the theme, and most of the time Red Velvet either have 2 or 3 photo card versions, and if I were to do 2 versions, the 2, like, it would end here and then the new one would start here, and it would just look too much. And as I said, I want to see the backs of them as well. I don't know if I'm explaining that like right at all, but this is probably best if I just show you, but I try to justify my doings as well, but what can we do? So I've double sleeved these ones as well, and then we go into the jar, and I've double sleeved these postcards, and then I have don't know if I want to keep it like that though, just because I like the separation of them too, just because the different versions. And then I have the flyers which fit into these 2 pocket sleeves, which I love, and then I just did the Yetis in the 1 pocket sleeve. And then we can see the group on the back, but as I said, just because it's different eras, who cares for that one? I could put a white backing to it, I've just not done it yet. And yeah, ssemi-automaticc, I've double sleeved these ones. I might actually for the page. I think that's quite pretty, I think. We're double sleeving RBB. I've kept the Catchy cards just by themselves because they are quite thick compared to these cards, but depends on if I get the, I think there's 2 more photo card sets I need to get for this, but I don't know if I want to get them just because it can be expensive. But I do aim to get all of the RBB goods because this era is untouchable, the best. So yeah, we've double sleeved them, and then I decided to double sleeve the A4 ones. As I said, these work like that, and then it finishes this page, so the white back signifies that's the end of the era. Oops, the end of the era, and then we can go into these ones. And I don't think I'm going to leave the backs on these just because it's member coloured back. Double sleeve these ones as well. And then here we have 4x6 photos. I've not double sleeved the postcards with the 4x6s just because there's standees, and I don't know if I'll get the standees or not. But you have that. It's day 2. I have the standees here and I've double sleeved them. So it just depends. So yeah. And do we do this? I don't know. I think I'm going to keep the white backings on the member ones for these just because the backs to the lenticulars are plain anyway, so it'll probably look more clean if I just keep it like this. And the thing over this one as well, I think. Well, that might wait, I can use it. Okay. Okay, my camera cut me off. I apologise about that, but there's not so much. I think I've been through this part. I love the colour for this to use for Seulgayy and her outfit. Oh my god, I'm too obsessed with it. So we have that, and then the Time to Love, and then I have the UG Market stuff, which I did have to chop tiniest bit off for these slots, the cards that go in here, which I don't like doing, but I wanted it to fit into a 6 pocket sleeve so I could put Seulgayy's together as a set and have Irene's there. And have it like that because these won't fit into 4 pockets, and 3 pockets is like the perfect size, I guess, if I did try to just trim off the end, which I know is like one of my worst fears, but what can we do? And then yeah, that's everything, and it just ends off with the white at the back. So that's what I'm trying to do with non-album things, just to save on space, since I did have to resort to moving my Red Velvet collection into 2 separate binders, the Red Velvet collection being non-album cards. But I love this. I love because the backs of these are pink and like the concept. Oof. I want to make my collection have variety to it with the way I lay things out, mainly being the 9 pocket sleeves, because you can do a lot more with 9 sleeves than 2. Yeah, that's what we're trying to be doing. Let me know what you think about it, if you agree with that or if you just agree with just putting things into the whole 9 pocket page instead of it being like a certain layout, how you guys prefer to lay your things out. We'll go into Loona now. I can put my gowon and hidden away, and I'm excited because this is my gowon album cards complete now. I just have to wait for my music taste card to come in. I'll put in the photo cards and then I can show you guys the way I've laid out these things, which is mainly the meeting up, the kind of the polarized sets for the premiere greetings and Loona Studio season greetings. Did I say season greetings? I can't remember. And then the showcase cards. Oh yeah, I did this as well. I decided to take the group page out and just put them in with these sets, double sleeving it. I don't mind how this looks. I think it's cute. So let's put this in. I think I changed this last night. I think I accidentally put Jinso's here. Yeah, because like, this is the My Music Taste version. I took out the wrong placeholder, so clearly me writing down the versions don't help because I don't read it at all. But let's put these two in. I'm so happy to have this gowon one. Oh my god. Okay, so this page is nearly complete already. Oh my god. I should have a pending trade for Vivi's version A. So we have version A's. Oh my god. This is like amazing to me because I think it was the January haul I finally completed gowon's multiply set, which took how long? Like nearly a year. So it's good now that I've kind of stepped up my game and completed her album set so quickly. I'll show you guys the changes I've made. I've done this just because 6, they all fit into the 2 separate sleeves, and I thought I might as well just display them ghetto order. I did actually have originally this down here, but I thought I could do left to right, top to bottom. Does that make sense? And here we go. So for these sets, I've decided to, these are still kind of in order, but I'm doing it in the 222 layout way, but this is different because I've kind of done it in order since this was first. Obviously I would have the 2 photo cards here and the filler slot here, but I guess the filler slot is kind of here because that's the odd one out compared to these. Out of the set of 3, it's kind of hard to explain, but just the way it looks, I like it. So I'm doing these in ghetto order. Even though I like to display the ghettos, like multiple ghettos on one page because they are a group, I can do that with my album cards and it works perfectly fine with the 2 sets, but since these have like 3, 4, 5, 6 sets, it just makes it a bit weird and I have to put the sets together even though they don't completely go with each other. So this is what I'm doing for the Loona Studio Polarized and the, is this up in line? Nope, it's lining up, of course. And so I've just put like a white backing to it so you can't see the backs of each card. So Ryujin, Vivi, Come Up, Pencil Cherry, Eve, Chu, Gowon, and all of it here. despite this not having like a white backing so it separates the two versions, I don't mind it. And here we go. This is something that's kind of changed, but it's more apparent, I guess, with the showcase cards. I've moved the showcase cards just because I've done it more in order of items. So this is where I wanted to have the black sleeves, because I guess the backs of these cards are black, and I guess all the girls are wearing black in it, so it seems more fitting to have like a black insert between the two cards, just so you don't see behind it. But here, since there's 5 photo cards, I've done 3 on one page, and then the page behind that, it's the 222 layout, so I can show you guys. And you can actually see the backs of these, so I like the idea of that because I can still see the backs with double sleeving, and that's only one, like that's like the main thing I don't like about double sleeving is you can't see the backs. But since these are all the same backs, most Loona cards are all the same backs, but since this is non-album goods, like I'm preferring to have these double sleeved just because of how many there is, especially with these 6 cards per member now. So yeah, I'm liking how this is looking. So as you can see, I've kind of just done the reverse here. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I've kind of done like the 222 layout as well, so there's hands involved with this. That's the odd one out, so that's the one where the placeholder should be. There's no hands in this one, so that's where the placeholder should be. So it's kind of like that if there was only four photo card versions, but that's kind of how I've laid these out. I don't know if you can spot out any of these. So since odd one out is here, the odd one out should be here. She has her hands posing in these two, and then I'm thinking now she's winking in both of these, so I think this should actually go here, because yeah, and then she's smiling in this one. And it kind of helped me knowing where to put the cards behind it, so like the set where there's 2 of the same similar photos or like some correlation to it, that's where I put it behind this, and then it makes the same pattern just with the backing of the card you see like shown through. So yeah, I kind of like how I've done this. It took me a while, but as I said, I kind of want to explain and kind of show you guys instead of just being there without having any explanation. And then for the Orbit fan club kits, I've just kept them the way they are because I like to see the backs since they are messages from the kiddos. I guess if they do more Orbit photo cards for the fan club kits, I will just continue on, and then season greetings. I've done the same kind of concept. So as you can see, you can tell here, I don't know if I actually started it off with that, but can't bother changing it. So it was kind of hard to kind of choose between hassles, so they're all kind of similar, but yes. So as you can see, I've done like the same sets, but Kim Lip, she's doing a hand pose here, and then she's not in this one, and Vivi's in a hand pose here and on these ones, and then that's turned around, these are the right way. So it's just like subtle things I like, and it's kind of just like the organisation part of me. I like how this is all laid out, and I like that you can still see the backs on one page at least. But as I said, this did take me a while, and I did do it quite late at night, so maybe that's where my organisation skills come into play. And then the poster, A4 posters, I decided to have the group first and then 2 subunits here, and then of course the white backing. And then here we go. So this is different because I've done the 222 layout with the member sets instead of it being 3 and then 2 on the back. So we can see the backs of these, and I think it just looks a lot nicer with the it will look a lot nicer with a black sleeve in between. And hassles is obviously, didn't want to put Ryujin where Hassel is. I like having this in memory of Hassel for not being in this comeback, kind of like not being in this era. I'd rather have a spot for her despite her not actually having photo cards. But yeah, this is where I put the white backings to them, which was only the middle cards if you think about it, since I'm only double sleeving the middle ones, really. It would just look better if it's a black sleeve, I guess. So I actually did my favourite photo cards in the middle. I guess you can see if you were to move these 2 and they're all aligned with each other. One set is just on the one row and the other set's on the one row, but I kind of think about it as well as that being, she's wearing yellow, red, yellow, something like that. With Kim Lips, it was quite tricky because hers are all kind of similar, but I did hers with her being outside and then the selfie one she was taking. And yeah, so I've not really done much about this. I do want to organise this a bit more just with these things, and I think I could fit these into 2 pocket sleeves, but I don't want to do that just now. I just can't be bothered. I'll go on to, what do we do next actually? Okay, we're going to do grid groups since we have a shit ton of stuff for them. Oh my gosh, I'm actually so excited. Look at that stack. How beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna leave Dreamcatcher till last maybe, just because I'm not sure on how I'm laying that out. We can spend more time on that doing it later. So we have Twice as one and Dreamcatcher to put in. I think I'm gonna do Twice first. I guess we can do it back to front. So we have 2 photo cards from Twicegram, which I have my bias line complete for that. What? Oh my gosh, okay, that set I have complete for my bias line. Oh my god. And fancy cards. Okay. So I have anyone to the signature. Okay, so I have one. So I do have cards to do this. I think. Okay, I need one more Santa card after this, and I don't have Jungyoung's letter card, so we need 2 more for that. And then Momo's set, I just need 1. Oh my god, I need 1 photo card for each set then, is that right? Oh no, I don't think I have a few for Jungyoung left. I have 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 types, a total of 5 cards we need to complete my member sets, and then after that we need another 3. That's so exciting, oh my god. So here we have this one. I need to get some sleeves out for this. I don't know if I should do like version. Do I do all the photo cards first and then these in order? Or do I do like photo cards and then bigger items after that? I think I might do that just now. And we'll see how it looks after, I guess. Because if I do it where all the bigger items are at the back, I can have the white, I can double sleeve them and have 1 page with the white backing without it being double sleeved, you know? Because do I keep Chaewon's set all together, or do I do it after all the photo cards? So I'm trying to think, is that the best way to do it? I think I have all of the cards coming in, so the bigger ones, and we'll just have to see how it will look. But first I'm going to do this, I think. This is, I really thought I was recording there. But I was saying basically I could think once I get more of them in with the mini cards, put them in the middle, just because I think I like the look of them a bit more because they're so pretty, and just have the AR card at the other slot. But I was thinking as well, having the cards, I think once I get more in, it's easier for me to judge when I have more of the stuff like on the page, i.e. like the Loona sets, because I got them as a set, so I didn't have to wait for them to come in. But currently just now I have the 2 black backs down here, and then the 2 orange ones I'm guessing are going up here, but I don't know if I should do like orange black, black orange. We'll just have to wait and see. But for just now I'm going to be doing this like just the way I've laid it out. So I think this one should be going here. Okay, I'm gonna mark down what I do have coming in. So we have this on the way. Just gonna put a little envelope. I hate this. I'm just gonna take a screenshot of it just because like it stays up for 10 seconds because it's a highlight. And then I have one of the suit versions coming in. I'm just looking for one of her AR cards and one of the minis. I still have Chaeyoung's mini and Hitomi's postcard thing to trade off, so I'm just going to trade them off for that. And then see if I can just buy the other members, because priority just now is trading for Chaewon's items. But that should be everything, not including like the bigger items. I can't be bothered making placeholders for them. There's only one just now since I have these already in. Thinking, would these Evergo postcards fit into the... actually... Okay, there's another one. For her little circle. Okay. So, Dreamcatcher. What I'm thinking of doing is maybe just putting these cards here since they have the white backing anyway, and I can keep these white sleeves for myself and just use the normal transparent sleeves. What I'm gonna do is there's no hand on, and there's 6 photo cards for this, so I was thinking of doing the 2 selfies here and then 1 in the middle. And I won't be double sleeving these. I like my Dreamcatcher backs, they're really pretty. Just thinking about what one I should be putting in the middle. Okay, we're doing the suit versions. I think that's one of my favourites from the set. And I actually do have a Shein card coming in, so I'm just going to make a little placeholder for that. Wait, that's the wrong way. I was thinking there, why is Sue all in line with each other? There we go. So I should have this Shein coming in. No wait, it should be this one. Yeah. Okay. So I don't think these fit into 4 pockets, but I'm only going to be collecting Suya and Shein's, of course, but I do want to have a duplicate of Suya and Shein's. Technically I'm collecting Suya and Shein's, but I want to collect all members to have standing up on my shelf, because I think these are gorgeous. I'm happy that we did actually get some photos with this concept. It's just we didn't get any photo cards with these, I think. We got these ones, but not from like the actual photo shoot, kind of just like with a white background. But I will be hoping to buy a cheap, because I'm not going to buy another 4 copies of the album, I don't need to, but I do want to try and find the standees. I'm loving this. Okay, the new edition's good. I think I do try to, like, I do want to try to aim to finish Read of Dream, and then maybe ONE and NCT one day soon, hopefully. I'm happy with my Dreamcatcher collection just now. I'm just going to put these in here since I'm not going to stand them up yet. I think I'll wait till I get the other members. But I'm so glad I was able to pull no duplicates for this, and like it was a different member for each one, and I did manage to pull my bias line also. The luck kind of jumped out. We shall go on to boy groups now, which I need to put BTS away, and then I don't know, should I put, I think I should put Super M along with my NCT binder. I think I'll do that, so we'll need to get NCT and my boy group binder out. This is gonna have to go to right at the end, I think. I don't know if I should put it in with the NCT cards or just have it before. I think I'm gonna have it before, since it's not as if I'm like collecting random cards of him. I think just because I'm collecting all of his cards, album cards, not just like one from each album. I'm gonna put this one here, and then the 2 headband cards can go here, and the other one that's not the headband one can... Okay, I realised I didn't put a sleeve there, oh my god. Okay, so I'll need to get 4 9 pocket sleeves. We have so many cards. This is like such a big section in the binder, I guess. To be honest, the superior sticker sheet was the answer ones. But I'm gonna actually have the sticker sheet for one of the versions in here as well. And I'm not too sure if I want to put these in, because these postcards can come out separately, and I do like the postcard. I'm not too sure, just because I want to put the 2 versions that are my favourite up on my wall. I actually have them here. I want to put these 2 on my wall. It's kind of like the mini poster, mini versions of the posters. Just because I don't know if, I think these would fit into It's like the tightest fit, oh my god. But they'd be too cute not to have on my wall, you know, so I'm just gonna leave the WePly pre-order benefits, but I love the feeling of this for some reason. I'll be putting these in, I guess. I was thinking maybe of just having the postcards all at one bit, but then I realised for the You Never Walk Alone, the standee for that, I have that in its own area, so I guess the stickers can be by themselves, just not like the postcard items. One, two, three, four. And I think I'm going to collect the group cards as well, just to be that person. But so for just now, I'm just gonna put the cards in with what I have. I'm scared to collect these. Like, BTS cards are so pretty and so like not, I wouldn't say not so fun, but like I like collecting the cards because I don't know, it's nice, it's fun collecting BTS in some way. It's just the prices aren't fun. So it's just something that I kind of want to hold myself back on getting, but if I do find a card that's decently priced, my ass will be getting it. But just now I'm not too sure, just because I don't understand the... I just don't understand the overpricing. It just, to me, doesn't make sense because these albums are in print. There's loads of albums being printed of these, and it's just annoying, but what can we do? At least I pulled each member of the MACNE line, which are the more expensive members. Kind of like the Irene situation. Since I have some of these extra white sleeves, I might as well put them in. This will look so nice with the backs as well. Oh my god, the backs are like completely white. Same kind of design as the Persona ones. I don't know if you can see. It's like a mixture between Persona and the Heart cards. It's just sad because they're white and they can get dirty a bit easy, but I think they look super clean. I love just the whole aesthetic of white, clean looking things. So they're all going to go here since the group one will go up here. But this is the right order. Look at how precious this is. Oh my god. I think I didn't mention this, but I think I'll probably do it when I edit the haul, but I forgot to mention that I feel like the cover for the version 1 doesn't really suit up with the concept. That's just me personally. I think I might make placeholders and just do a whole video on that, since I have so many new releases, so I can do my Dreamcatcher ones, Mickey Mickey, NCT and IZ ONE, Dreamcatcher, I don't know, just too many. Basically like these were my favourite ones. I put so much effort into these, and then they kind of just went downhill after. But that should be everything. I think what I'm going to do, I am going to put these photo cards in a little sleeve, being this little thing, just because I don't want to lose them in the pile of freebies I have. But these are so gorgeous. Oh my god, I wish I just had a full set of them, but yay! Might also have to update some cover pages as well. I know I want to do my red velvet one. Yeah, that's for another video, not this one. So yeah, that was it for today's update for putting cards away. This was only 2 days worth of items, but just because I got my albums in and I rearranged some things, it was a bit long. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next clip. Bye. Okay, hi. So I have like a bunch of stuff. Not too much. I don't think I have enough of the 2 pocket sleeves for these Loona postcards. I finally decided to put them in, but I think I only have enough to put 4 postcards in. I'll need to order some more of the 2 pocket sleeves soon. And we have a lot of bigger items and then a lot of NCT, so, but I want to rearrange one thing in my Loona binder as well, so we can do that also. So what I think I'm going to do first is just do NCT and get all of that stuff out of the way. Okay, so let me organise everything first. Okay, so we just have 3 binders to put in today, thank god. But I'll do NCT first just because there's more of it. Okay, I'm scared. Just because of these weirdly shaped items. I think I'm just going to put it into a 2 pocket. I don't know if I actually have any sleeves saved for that, but we can do my wee boom cards. So I don't actually, I hate that the kino is the same back. I think they make it like a bit more distinct because it's a kino, but let's see, I don't think it matters. Okay, so I don't actually know what version is what, but what one looks best? I'm honestly liking this way a bit more. If I find out the versions, I will change it into the right way, because I think there's a wee version in and there's a boom version. But we have this page complete. So happy. Okay. Next should be the dream show stuff. Okay, so I don't think I made a page for the film strip and the collect book thing. So I'm just going to put them into 2 pocket sleeves, and that is going to go before the 2 pockets. Okay, and then my first ever card is going to go in here. I do have the, I don't know if you can see, but I have these incoming. It's taken a while for the dream show, the fortune cards to come out, but when we do, I will look a bit fuller and we'll see how I lay this out. I tried to lay this out different, but I might lay it out how I did the Le Rouge goods, but we'll have to wait and see until we get it in. Okay, so I also forgot, I thought I might as well just put these in, just because I think it seems more fitting on my collection just now rather in the frame. Despite how cute it is, I can put it on my shelf and stuff, but I'd rather have this complete with the cards in it. I can take my time with getting another set for the frame. I think my collection is a bit more important. So this will look a lot more fuller this page now, because there's not like a row of photo cards missing. I think what I'm saying is that I'd rather have them in the sleeves knowing that I have them, rather than knowing that I have them and not have them in the sleeves, you know. So it just looks a lot more better, I think. Yay, okay. I really love the colours, especially like the difference compared to the 2019 season greetings with the big contrast, and the colours with like the blue. And yes, I don't know how I'm gonna be collecting the Neo Zone cards, because I want to pull either Taeyong, Haechan or Taeil's card for the N version, but I know I'm wanting to collect the Taeil card. So if I don't pull Haechan or Taeyong, it's gonna be Taeil. I'm gonna trade for Taeil because that card's so precious. And then I think I'm gonna collect, I think it was gonna be Jihyun's C version, but I really do love I love Jungwoo's, I think it's his C version as much as I didn't like. I don't know, it's funny because compared to like the majority of the photo card sets, it's funny because like the majority of the N version, which is the one I have loads of favourites in, I prefer Jungwoo's C version, which is the set I have my least favourites in, or like the ones I would rather not pull in. I don't know, it's quite funny because it's just like all of the cards I want to pull are in the N version, but then of course my favourite Jungwoo card is in the C version. So here are the Wii Boom cards. Again, I'll put these in order of the Wii and the Boom versions when I know what version is what, but for just now we're doing this. And okay, and then put the circle cards in. So the circle cards are these match up with the versions that I'm collecting for the scratch cards. So I want to try and find Haechan and Jeno's scratch card. Oh my god. And then I don't know whose I'm going to collect for Neo Zone just now. This is currently all I had to put in for NCT. I'm going to let's do Loona next. Okay, so I know I said Loona binder, but I want to take something out just now. I'm going to take out these standees since I have Danny's. I just need to wait for my Gakyeon one, but I still need to find a Sua. I'm just going to change these Everglow postcards out because I know I did this in the last clip, but I'm gonna sacrifice this sleeve. I think I prefer these postcards with the one page, just because I'm using a different sized 2 pocket here, and I can use this for the season greetings because I really need to like put them in, because it's been a while since I got the season greeting postcards and I've not put them into my binder. So let's put these back in. I'm not actually bring this one back to my binder, but I think I have. Yeah, I know. What I want to do, I'll do that first I guess. Basically is I'm going to change the way I've laid out these sets. It might take a while, so I'm going to speed up, so I'll try not to talk. I'll just explain what I'm doing and then I'll go on to it. So I want to have these sets onto this page, so the whole spread is the 2-2-2 layout, and then I can have like a spread with the 3, basically all 9 pockets filled up. Okay, that was actually not that bad. I thought it was going to be a bit more tricky. I know I do things size order. I think it's more fitting if I put the message cards right after these message cards. Okay, I'll need to do the same with this. But we're going to do the message cards here, because whenever, obviously I have to wait another year, but when the Orbit 3.0 goods come out, we're doing our little layout thing. So we have to continue on from here. So doesn't make sense to kind of have it like randomly mixed together, so we're scrapping the size order rule for this, and I only have 2, so I might as well just try to double sleeve these just now, even though I don't want to, but it's all I can do. I might have to put the rest in the little sleeve at the front. These are my box, I think. Nice to message. Nice to message rule. Okay. I feel bad only putting barely half in here, less than half even. We'll see how it looks. I don't know. I should have been more prepared. I think I've run out of these, so I'll definitely need to go and get some more. These are perfect size for these kind of postcards just because they're awkwardly big. Change the season greetings like I did with the main up cards. Yay, okay. So I'll need to move the meeting up cards, because I think I moved some of them around, so my favourite ones are not in the middle. You know what, I don't want to touch anything just because I don't want to be unsure of everything again, but that's currently what I have. I do like this layout a lot more just because I guess the one page you can see all the backs, and then the other one they're all covered. So this last one is quite exciting because this completes my gowon set. I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. Honestly, look at how shiny her eyes are. So precious. And I've completed this. Oh my god. Yo, we won today. I'm glad how everything's laid out just now, and I'm glad that I have gowon set complete. Okay, so starting with this, I guess we might as well just do Everglow because I have my Onda postcard to complete this. So I would, yeah, okay, so May and November, so it's in order of the month. And then Dreamcatcher, I think there's 2 cards for Dreamcatcher. So happy about this, oh my god. She looks gorgeous in this picture, oh my god, okay. And technically we have the set complete, so that's great. Okay, now this, which I'm guessing should be up here. But technically I just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more cards. Oh my god. This page is nearly complete already. I just feel so empty without hand on. Honestly, keeping up to date with a group is so fulfilling to me for some reason. So let's go on to IZ ONE. Look at me saying it right. But I've been watching a few videos and thinking about it. They say WIZ ONE, and if you take the W off of that, IZ ONE, WIZ ONE, IZ ONE. They don't say WIZ ONE, you know? I just thought about that last night and I was just like, maybe that can justify me saying IZ ONE, but I'm trying to be like a good WIZ ONE and say IZ ONE. Yeah, I don't like. I've kind of been watching too many IZ ONE things, and like I'm tempted to collect more K1 stuff, but like, can I really do that to myself? Honestly, I don't know if I've told you guys, but I love how this is kind of like gradients. Even though the Minju's white kind of ruined it here, I didn't notice it at first, but like I don't mind the names or different positions. It just looks nice with the little gradient with her green colour. We have 3 items to put away for Chi-won, and I think this might be one of my favourite cards from the set. Okay, so say my camera battery's low, so we need to put this in quickly. So like, I'm getting really like, this set might be my favourite now. Just because of like, I like the whole white look to it. I don't know, yeah, I will is my favourite just because of the suit version. And like, I like both of these, but like, this card is honestly so fucking precious. I can't. And wait, I'm gonna put that's the air card, the mini cards in the middle, just because I said I would do that. I think I prefer the air card being in the middle just now. Okay, so I do actually have the bigger items complete for this. What? I don't think I have a pocket for this, which should go here. That's so sad. I'm just gonna put it in here for just now because I have nowhere else to put it. Oops. And I really need to get on getting some more of these, but I am loving collecting these. It's actually quite fun. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next clip. Bye. Okay, so we have quite a few things here. Basically, majority of the big things are NCT, and then I have decided to start collecting the postcards for the Bloomies, just because I already have Hitomis, and I think I mentioned this, I don't know, I keep on forgetting that these are 2 separate videos, but I mentioned this in my haul, I think, the monthly haul. I found some things on Macari, I found an Umbi set, and then I found some Hitomi sets, and they had the postcards included in them, so I thought I might as well, and just so it saves me, I don't think people are buying as much. It's mainly trading with the Bloomies inclusions. I think it's getting really bright for some reason. It was actually raining 2 seconds ago. I am so sorry. Like, okay, it's getting really bright, so I'm gonna try and keep the brightness to like a certain, not even brightness, but like the quality to a certain point. So sorry if it like adjusts. The sun's just came out from a big cloud. I think it was raining. Apologies for that. But yeah, I think if these can fit into 4 pockets, I don't really know if I want to do 4 pockets, and I don't know if I want to do 3 pockets just because they're all horizontal, they're not vertical, so yeah. And then doing 2 pockets, it doesn't work out because there's 3 versions and there's 2 members, so 6. 3 pockets would be ideal because I can just do 1 member set on 1 page, but like it will look a bit weird. 2 pockets, I would have to 2 and then 1, 2. You get me? So like 1 member would have 1 page to itself, and then be split into the one. Don't know, we'll figure that out, that's what this video is for, but I mainly do have NCT items and I think I'm going to do that first actually, but first we need to sort these out because there's a lot here. For once, look at me. So I do have this isn't like a full card, but I got it with a purchase. I'm going to have this in the binder sleeve thing, and yeah, so we have a bunch of NCT things which are mainly the bigger items, but we can organise that just now. So I'm going to organise it into binders, and then I think I'm going to organise it within the binders, if that makes sense, when I take the binders out. Whoa. I have this one, this isn't new, I took it out of my binder for the video clip because I was talking about something. Yep, okay, so I'm going to do NCT first just to get that out of the way, and then I guess technically this item should go in this pile, and we have one red velvet, so I'm going to do it in this order, I think. I'm going to put these here, and I'm going to get a 4 pocket sleeve, hoping these will fit into 4 pockets. I really doubt, but it would be nice to have something in 4 pockets. Okay, so I've just got like a stack of different sleeves, and we can see how this goes. I don't think these are going to fit into 4 pockets, but what can we do? Oh, yeah, it's like, y'all don't know how I'm going to cry. Oh, this is so heartbreaking. Okay. These are 2 pockets here. I don't even think this will be enough to fit 2 in at one strips. I think I might do it. Okay, I have one of these left that I was going to use for IZ ONE, but since I don't have ones, I guess I have 2 pockets for the bigger items for one, but the third one I have none yet, so I'm just fine with how that is. So I just need to get some more of these bigger 2-sleeved ones, and then we can worry about that. So just because I don't have them just now, I'd rather use this up. Sorry, I've got the camera on manual so it doesn't adjust to the lighting, but this is the most I can do, so I apologise for the changes. But like, I'd rather have a sleeve and the binder being used than it just being there until I get the item. And I am going to put this before the actual NCT 2020 stuff, just because this is like the teasers for why do I even say 2020? It's 2018. Just because I think it's quite cool since these are like the teasers for it, so they're kind of before the actual comebacks, and I would rather have, sorry, let me adjust this. Gosh, I'm a mess, I'm sorry. I just rather would have this first. I don't know, like, I know just because it's not like album stuff, but I think it would be nice to have this displayed since they're actual photos. So I'm gonna lay it out like that because it goes from like the white to the colour, white. I like that little shift, and the pictures are so pretty. I'm so happy to have these. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I do have some like sleeves already in here with the placeholders in it, so it's just there's some that I don't, so that's why I chose to do this binder first, just because I wanted to get this over and done with, because I have no clue with all this stuff. So I'm gonna do, we have the chewing gum sets, which 4x6 is gonna be by itself, I think, and it's gonna go here. And I don't know if there's like group 4x6s or like group postcards, but I would love to have something to fill in the pocket that would have the 4x6 in, just because I'm going to put the postcard set together. But just because it looks a bit empty. I might double sleeve this actually, because I think these are the only items, and then we have the A4 photo. Let's see. I will put like a white sleeve in between these, like my other, like in my other binder. Like I have only a few white sleeves done, but I really can't be bothered doing them sometimes. But I'm gonna keep this one blank just because you can see the back of it, I think. and then the A4 can go here eventually whenever I get that. So I'm going to actually get a one pocket to plate that air, just so I know there's supposed to be our A4. And then we have, basically, I was talking about this in the haul. I think this is like the same picture near enough. It's quite funny because I was talking about how the Pantone item is like the same. I think it's this exact photo, but my justification, I guess now, is because these are on two separate pages, and let's put this one already, put it back. And if I were to get the Pantone, it would leave me with having one card with all of these. It fits onto, all of them fit onto the name pocket, apart from the group one for the sticker, but that doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'm kind of not regretting getting this. It's just annoying that it's kind of similar. I guess it's a bit cropped. It's kind of like the scam SM does with the pre-order benefits, but I did decide to put this here. I can't remember what I had before that. I remember moving this around. I will probably put like a picture of, do you see like literally how long ago the sun was out and now it's raining? I apologise. Like honestly, we get all types of weather in one day in Scotland. I'll put a picture up of what this page used to look like. I think I had the group one up here and then maybe one of these. I think I had that one there, but with this it's kind of like a pattern, and it goes from like selfie to the photo shoot with the purple back and then the selfie, and then purple back, selfie, purple back. I could, like, there's loads of ways I think of layouts. I could do the purples and then all of the selfies, but since these are the dream show cards, this is a sticker. I think that's why I put this one here, because of the stickers. But these four are all the dream show, the first one, so dream show 1, and yeah, it just all works out, I think. So this is why I'm laying it out like that. And then let's see, I don't have anything for the school kits, so I'm just not too sure on what I'm doing with that stuff. And then the season greetings. So these are the cards. I'm not too sure where I'm putting them because I don't have any placeholders, but these all should have placeholders. So we can just focus on this just now. Oh my god, I'm scared to think about this. So okay, so these ones are actually called back to school, but I've been calling it school kit. I'm bad with naming things, gosh, especially with all this NCT stuff. It's just like scrambled in my head. So this is after the summer vacation stuff, but I have one item for the summer vacation, and that is Jamin's. But we have a total, okay, so for the summer vacation we have the A4, the postcard, summer, K-Time for You, with drama, 11th Street, sayonara. So there's 3, because I think the sayonara one is like a bigger item. Kind of like, I think those will fit into 2 pockets. So, because I don't think doing the 222 layout would work because it's split. We have 3 pre-orders, technically 4, because I think the sayonara one might be too big to fit into 9 pockets. I don't know. Okay, I did have a 9 pocket sleeve. I have no clue on how to lay this one out. Do you hear that? Oh my god. Because if I could just collect 4, it kind of feels like it's not, I'm not doing anything with the page. Because I don't know if I'm going to collect them all, just because they're kind of similar pictures, I guess. So for just now, this is just going to go here since I don't have the layout for this. And then, since this is not concert stuff, I'm just going to put the school, back to school stuff here. And how many do we have? There's the photo ID, then student ID, the bookmark. I don't know if I'm going to try and put everything onto the one page, because I think there's 5 photo card size items, not including the bookmark. So I'm going to do this, maybe 222. Because if I can do that, I can maybe try and fit the bookmarks into one. We don't know, we can try. But since I don't have them just now, I'm just going to do the 222 layout for these 2 sets. And then I think I'm going to put this here. I don't have a layout for this either, so it's just going to go in the top left one, the first slot. And then when I get more stuff in, we can organise it a bit more. Okay, so we go back to the boom. Yeah, I think that's the majority of the stuff in this. I'm actually running out of sleeves to put in. I only have 3 left. Gonna use these as a temporary sleeve replacement because I do have them. I just don't like using these for any other cards because I have like a limited amount. There's no way I can add on to these, so I only use them for my red velvet stuff. Let's just hope I don't run out too quickly. Well, I literally only have 5 left, so I hope this is enough for all of the NCT stuff, at least. So let's see. Oh, that's a cool back. That's so different. So the cash bee is up here. And then the hollow sandy is here. I hope this can fit in the middle. And then this goes here. So all of the hollow stuff is going to go at the bottom because the hollow circle card from the, I guess you can say, I think it's the postcard set. I don't know if this will fit into a sleeve. No. Do these? No. But yeah, I moved around some stuff in my IZ ONE section, so I have more of the white sleeves, but clearly I'm running low on them all. I don't know what to do for this. I might just like cut the tiniest bit off. Oh, this is a bad thing. Okay, I'll get back to you guys if I try it. Okay, this might have been a bad decision, but I don't know where the other piece. Okay, I cut like the slightest bit off from the sides, and I think these are near enough equal. I didn't do any measurements. I just did it from like eye precision, but those are quite not bad. Okay, this can fit in. Okay, that's what I was hoping. Oh my god, it works. It just looks a bit strange, but I'd rather have this fitting in because that's where I was planning for this to go, and just because the layout of this page, this kind of makes it what it is, because I couldn't figure out how I was going to do the 222, but I like how this has turned out. I think I might change it a bit. So instead of it being like a pattern, because I did hollow, normal card technically, circle, and then hollow, normal. And then for this one, it's like a coloured picture. This one, black and white and coloured. So I might just change it to the kind of like 222, but only for the 2 rows. So 2-2. We'll see how it goes. I think it'll look a lot better once I have more of these in, but I don't think I'll be finding that anytime soon. But I'm so surprised that actually worked. Okay. And then, yeah, these will fit perfectly in here. Good, good. And then the film strip's gonna go there, because I think that is horizontal as well, and this just goes because these are too vertical. That's the weird thing about 3 pocket sleeves, but this works out for me. For once, it's in my favour. Okay, and the sandy is gonna go here. Let's see if I can put this in. Yeah, like these are really glossy. Usually the SM standees are like, I wouldn't say matte, but they're like not glossy. Okay, that's everything for Wee Boom, and we go into the dream show. Just now I like how this looks. It's just because these still have to come in. It's taken forever. I just hope I can get them in soon so I can alter the layout if I like it or not. Just because the scratch card kind of, I don't think I would like the look of the scratch card being in the middle. I actually did that in the wrong order. We have Johnny's the eco bag. We have enough sleeves. I actually have 2 left over now, so don't know what I'll use that on. Maybe Dreamcatcher, since I only have 2 cards for Dreamcatcher, I think. So we have 1 card for each row now. We have these 2 coming in. But I think this page will look so nice once it's complete. Yay, okay. So I'm gonna go on to, I'll put the red velvet item in now just because there's only 1. I just need a Wendy's standee for day 1, I think. Oh, I don't have a page for Joy's because I don't even have a postcard for day 2, but it's good now that I have this. I think I need Yeti. Yeah, so I need Wendy's standee, and I don't think I have Yeti's postcard for day 2, but I'd have her standee. So we're nearly complete with the Revy Festival inclusions. We're so close. One day when I do make my placeholders, like the printed ones, like I did for my ice cream cake page like ages ago, I will be saving so many white sleeves, but I just haven't got around doing it. There's loads of things I need to do in my binder, but I just can't be bothered. One day we'll do it though. One day it will happen and I'll probably do a video for it, but that was it for Red Velvet. We have a lot of good groups to put in now. IZ ONE. Let's see. Unnecessary. I don't know why I'm going to try and collect those. And then 2 Dreamcatcher, yeah, so I can use the 2 sleeves on that. So we have another set for, is this the one in the city? I think it is. Yeah, I have Handong. This might be one of my favourite cards as well. The orange hair is just too iconic, and this set with the black outfits, I don't know if you can see it, it's my cover page for them. But I still do adore this set because of the makeup and the colours. Wait, there we go. Yeah, I'm just happy to have this now because I just need one more Handong to complete Alone in the City altogether and her set, so determined. It's gonna look so good. Sorry if you see me randomly do this when I go through my binders, it's just annoying that it's not lined up. Here we have, this page is complete now, oh my god. So I have Sue's set complete for Radio Dream, and I should have pending Xian's black outfit, and then that will be me complete Radio Dream as well. Oh my god, I'm just so excited. Like, it's just nice seeing progress, especially with new comebacks and all that coming in. It makes me feel a bit better for not being so up to date with these, but with my pulls and having some trades, it does, like, it's nearly halfway there, I would say. That was just my luck, I guess, but happy to have these anyway. So now we go on to Etsy, where I have to put new pages in. I'm scared, like, why am I doing this to myself? I won't be putting in any pages for the It's Me albums, just because I'm going to do a separate video, I guess you can say, and I can have I guess I can make placeholders while I make the placeholders for the It's Me albums, because I'm going to do a separate video. So if I do like a separate unboxing on my channel, just know that there's probably going to be like me organising the photo cards, as in like what I did for my Red Velvet and Loona ones. But I probably might just do that for my alt groups. So Etsy's added onto the list now. It's like went in order of my alt, so it was Red Velvet, Loona, and now Etsy. So I'm going to put this Leah card here because I'm going to go by the set I've laid out my ryujin ones. So you have this one. I should actually have, oh my god, I need to go find that Leah card. I didn't think of putting it in with the others. Okay, 2 minutes. I should have Leah, no, sorry, Yuna's. Is this the It's version? The one with the bright blue border? 2 seconds. Okay, I actually found it. This is like one of my duplicates that I was in my trade pile. So good thing I kept that because I do have an extra ryujin one, and then that's when I realised like these sets are actually quite cute. So we have another one added to this set, which is amazing. So yes, I still have ryujin up for trade. which is this blue border set. And I think it'll be interesting on how I choose to lay out the It's Me album cards with the units and there only being 3 per member. So here we go. Did I put a... Yeah. Okay, I need to put a white placeholder in here. I could actually do this by member set since there's 5 cards. That is all for Etsy. Exciting because there's more to add to this now along with the comeback, but I definitely do enjoy collecting Etsy, so I don't think it should be like a hard thing to do. I did find it fun and collecting should be fun. I don't feel stressed that I'm adding more members to this, especially with dropping OT13Ws in. I know it's only one group, but there's still quite a lot of cards, so it kind of like, that put me down, that put the stress a bit down, and now I'm adding more, well, I'm adding more girls onto it, so it's just kind of funny to me, but I don't really mind. So yes, and I'm actually thinking of gosh, this is only for the one set. I kind of want to collect some of Minju's cards for Bloomers because I kind of am being bias-wrecked by her. I did say that Ryujin was one of my bias-wreckers, but I think Ryujin and Minju, and especially Minju's cards, and I've just loved Minju from this comeback. I just have kind of not appreciated her, but like I loved all of her vocals and like her little parts in the song, so I'm definitely gonna collect some cards from Bloomers. So yeah, I love doing that to myself. But okay, so we have finally, I think this is the first set I've completed. So this is the dress version, I named it. And I think the AR card for this is definitely one of my favourites from her AR cards. But this is nearly complete, I just need 2 more. So yeah, I do like all of these backs now since I did run out of the 9 pockets, or the old ones, so hopefully I can replace them soon. But I have 2 cards for this, so hopefully I can find them. Where did the card go? Oh, it was under and being hid to me. Okay, so the AR card, forgot that I'm putting the minis in the middle. The AR card's going here, and then that is it for Gowon. I actually don't think I have this AR card coming in. I think that might have been a mistake because I got it mixed up with the normal cards. So this is, yeah, I think it's the I will. I accidentally marked down that I have coming in, but I don't think I do. And then this is Hitami's I was version. Okay. It's nice to see I finally have a Hitami card in here because I pulled that one Umbi, so I guess I've already had like an Umbi card, but still quite plain because I guess I was prioritizing my trades for Gowon. But it's nice to see some progress with the other members. And then these ones, how am I gonna do this? I might as well just do this. So I'm gonna do these 2 pockets, so I'm gonna need 3 of them, and then it's gonna be 2 of Umbis, and then since I have this I will, since I have the I will on one page, it's gonna like reflect that for these. So yes, I do have like I think I only have Umbi set. I just need one more Umbi postcard thing, and then I'm gonna put in one of the 9 pockets for Minju. So that was quite a lot to go through just because I kind of had to organise or like think about organising the NCT ones, but I'm excited for more additions to this, especially the ITZY ones. And yeah, I forgot to go through this as well. Since I just decided, since like I kind of had this in my head for a while, like I could put the Kino cards and they'd fit perfectly onto the normal cards for each version. So that's kind of what I did. So instead of having the white sleeves there, which were these ones that I did take out, I just put in the Kinos, and I think it goes well, and the backs looks so nice. So I think I would prefer it to still this way, despite the lack of album cards, but it does make it a lot more fuller and it saves me a 9 pocket and those white sleeves. So I kind of like how that looked. And yeah, that is basically everything. Hopefully next time you'll see me, we'll be putting away more ITZY cards. It'll be so exciting. No wait, that's a lie. That's in a separate video. It's probably already up by now. Go watch it if you're watching this. Wait till you're finished watching this one though. But yes, I will see you guys in the next clip. Thank you for watching this one. Bye. Hello. Okay, so I wasn't intending for this to have so many items, but I did get my 2 new Yokyo packages, and the second one did have a lot of IZ ONE cards, and that's kind of bulked it up a lot, especially just basically both of the Yokyo packages. And I'm pretty sure I'll have to go through every single binder for this. So I did get this in the mail today, finally. So I got some more sleeves. This was I was so confused to what was in here because of how suspicious it looked. But I do have a lot. I also did get black sleeves. I can show you guys that in my Loona binder, just because I only use it in my Loona binder. And yes, so what I'm also going to try and plan to do as well is put in sleeves for the slots that don't have photo cards in it, so it saves me from taking out the sleeves from my drawer. I already have it in the binder. So yes, we have a bunch of these because I don't want to run out so quickly again, and I just pray that BBC doesn't come out with different photo card sets that have like multiple cards per member. I'm okay with 2 per member, maybe even 3, but if we go past 5 and like on to 6 again, I will be quite mad. So we have these. Let's pray I don't run out, and I won't start organising all this. We have a bunch of NCT stuff, which I was expecting, which is quite good, but I do have the group ones for the postcard sets you got in the album. I just thought it was fitting to get them as well. So we have big items for NCT. Mainly all the big items are NCT. And then I'm just my binders, so this is it by itself. This one. You don't go to me. I think that should be in this. This one's a big items that me. Oh my god, who's doing? Okay. So I'm gonna do it by like least to most. I do want to do my good groups last just because album cards. I don't know why I find album cards a lot more exciting just because sets are close to complete, but I guess I'll do Loona, Red Velvet, BTS, NCT, and that seems right. The NCT one definitely is a lot. Since I wanted to show you guys what I did with my Loona stuff, I'll get that binder first. So we only have one card, which is Kim Lip's version A card, I think, which is one of my favourites. Oh my god. I'm going to do what I said what I was wanting to do, so I'm going to put in the sleeve. So once I take out the actual placeholder, the sleeve will already be there, and it just saves me from like running out of sleeves so quickly. I have like an estimate, like I just know the sleeve will be there, if that makes any sense at all. Just saves a little bit of like extra work for me, I guess. So we have that card. It's so gorgeous. It's one of my favourites of her, I think, definitely. And then I got our black sleeves, so this is what I wanted to do, and I did it off camera just because I didn't really get much in, and I was waiting for like a bunch of stuff to come in, and now here we are with too much of it. But this is what I've done, and just because these sets are a lot darker, I think it was more fitting to use a black sleeve, and the white ones are for these. I just think it looks a lot nicer and cleaner, I guess. So yeah, that was all for Loona. I think what I'm going to do is continue putting the sleeves in, so I'll just like be quiet and do this so I can speed it up. And I do have these on the way finally, so I can put the sleeves in here. We'll see how it goes. If I like it, if I don't, I'll change it, but I think it's a bit better me doing this. There we go. We go on to Red Velvet, which is the kind of the SM Town goods. And then I have the Season Greetings, which is Season Greetings binder and also the concert merch. So I need to take out 2 separate binders for both of these Red Velvet things. Technically all 3, since I do have album cards as well. So wish me luck. Okay, so this is the SM Town merch stuff. So it's just gonna be this card. Which I finally have the set complete, oh my gosh. Okay. So this is complete finally, oh my god, that's nice to see. Now we go on to the Season Greetings one. There's so much work here having to move all these binders around. Okay, so I had my album binder, I think that was what was next because there's less in here. I actually don't know what version's what. I think, since I have both of her finale versions, so these are all scrapbook. So this doesn't really matter where I put these ones. But that means I should have 4 out of 5 for Joy. And I also have one of Seulgay's coming in. So that's like 4 out of 5 for Seulgayy. So I just need my other priority one for Joy, which is the one where she's at the sewing machine, I think. I think that was my other priority for her. But the progress, we love to see it. So I think this is the next binder. Yes, I was right, okay. I actually didn't know I was actually going to find this Yeti one, so I'm just going to put it behind. Let's see if I can find these. I'm sorry for the children screaming outside, oh my god. You'll let me know I can never record in peace. And it's too warm, so I have to have my window open. So that means the screams are even more apparent. Okay, there we go. So we have 4 out of 5. I just need Wendy's. I didn't actually think I'd be able to find these. Like, just finding, I think I had Irene since I pulled hers from the actual Season Greetings, and then I found Joy's, and then I was like, it popped up Seulgayy. So these, I wouldn't say they're like, I think they're just hard to find because not a lot of people, of course it's the Season Greetings, but like I've not found them for like extremely like expensive. That's why I have them, so I'm glad I was able to get them. Oh my god, it's like nearly complete. So weird. I can't deal with the children screaming, like I literally cannot focus. Okay, I'm thinking of changing this actually. I don't know if I prefer the pre-orders going first or the normal photo cards. That's easier. Let's see if I can line these up perfectly. Yeah, so why is people here? It doesn't really work out just because I don't have the full set complete, but this should be right. Yeah, I think that's it for this binder. I really do like how I'm laying out these like the 2 sets for the pre-orders. I can show you the actual like result of it. Despite me not finishing my this Wendy one, this is how it looks, which I think is actually so cool. Can't wait to do like an updated binder collection since I've organised everything so nicely and I actually like how it looks. Okay, we go on to, I'm going to go into my boy group binder now. So we have, basically these are all just BTS cards. I have like a Jimin one because I had to take one of them out for an like comparing. I thought I might as well just put them all in together. I literally cannot think properly with the screeching because like once I hear something I cannot like blur it out. My ass will just keep on hearing it until it actually goes away. Like what's the need? Control your children! Oh my god. Hopefully it's not too, hopefully it's not too like loud on like the camera mic because I really like the one time I actually have to record something this happens. Like I'm sorry. It's like the same pitch as well, like where's the variety? Oh my god. Sorry if I'm not talking as much. I'm just need to concentrate a bit more on actually putting the stuff away. There's not actually a variety in the backs of these, is there? Because at least with the Persona ones, there's different hints of pink, different shades of pink. This one, you can't really tell the differences. Version 1's so precious. Don't want to keep on repeating myself, but like, I'd rather know they're in the binder than me actually running out of them. And now this one. The Shingi card is so precious, so gorgeous. I love his hair in it. The quietness, oh my god. So pretty. So we have 3 cards for this set. 3 cards for version 4, 3, 2 for 2, and then 1 for 1. Like, these photo card sets are gonna be so pretty. I just know it. I think my favourite would either be 2 or 1. Like, these are so precious. Like, as much as I want to expand on it, just the prices, if I can find some more on Macari, but... So, that is all the BTS stuff for group binder. I'm gonna do NCT now, just because that will be quite, like... So, I think this is the only empathy thing. And it's kind of curling up. So, I want to get this in the binder, like, as soon as possible. Okay, hopefully that'll flatten out, like, once I close the binder up. So I'll need to get some 2 pockets. And of course some 9 pockets for the NeoZone stuff. Let's see. Don't know where I'm putting this one, but I think I have like a page of random cards that don't really fit anywhere. So we have the phone case card, which is this one. It looks like there's an air bubble. I don't know if there's like a plastic wrap. Yeah, there's like 2 air bubbles that are really visible, so I don't want to try to take anything off just now. There's another one at the bottom. There's 3 air bubbles in this. Oh my god. So that's the exhibition, because these are all hollows, so those are in the middle. I'm thinking actually doing this, putting the album cards in the middle. That looks like it makes a lot more sense. I think because these 2 have similar backs, I could double sleeve, like, do this. No idea. Because it saves me a page, but I think I'm gonna wait until I have everything, at least. So that one goes here. Since I already have the 9 pocket page, I'm just gonna leave it like this, but I could double sleeve, depends on if I like it, just because he has his signatures on these ones, and these backs are kind of plain. But you can see. So we don't have any other superhuman stuff. This is a duplicate, so we don't need that. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do this just because they're the same outfits. Yeah, that was a lot nicer, I think. So this is like a Japanese page, like it's kind of random, this one, but I don't know what else I would do for it. I think I was putting these here. Yeah. This is so small. There we go. Puff goods, I don't think this sticker for Jaemin would fit into an in pocket. So this sticker is the exact same as the photo card. I was thinking it looked similar. Looks like this won't fit. Like, I could cut it off. Do I want to? I don't know. I don't know what to do. Just because it's the same card. Just a sticker version of it. Put them in the little sleeve for just now, because we don't know what we're doing with that. Here we have more of the summer vacation stuff. Okay, so I think I can put these in. Okay, the puff postcards we need to put into sleeves. These ones, I don't have any of Jonghyun's photo cards for the summer vacation. I only have like the school kit stuff. I think for just now I'm gonna just put these one onto their own page. Don't know if I should leave Jungwoo somewhere else. This is so confusing. How do people lay out NCT? Like, I thought I had it and then like there's like more stuff and I just get more confused with everything. Oh my god. So I'm just gonna put these here. Doesn't matter where they go just now. And we need a 2-pocket sleeve for the puff postcard. I'm so sad over the stickers that the weirdly shaped one doesn't fit into the 9 pockets, but what can we do? Next is like concert stuff, I think. I'll do the nail stone stuff after just because I needed to add sleeves onto it and I didn't really think about that either. Okay, push here. And the Dreamcatcher cards. I'm gonna put it underneath the Group 1 since I have the Japanese one, so it works out really nice. So, this is so precious, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna put maybe this first, because the Japanese postcard is kind of smaller. And then the 10 photo card. I do actually have his Korean one with the headband coming in. So I just need one more card for his Super M stuff, which is amazing. And the Dream Show photo cards, I forgot that, but let me put these sleeves in. So we have this photo card set for the Dream Show. Oh my god. I have to be careful with this bit just because these like to slide around. Hopefully I can trade for some of his scratch cards. And now I actually missed out the Jungwoo Japanese postcard, but we can go back to that. So since that is smaller, I'm going to put that one above this. And I have his postcard stuff complete for Neo City. Just need his smaller items. I love this. Finally all the stuff's coming in. It's kind of coming along, like finally. I don't think these will fit into 2 pockets, to be honest. Okay, they don't. I really thought these would fit into the bigger 2 pockets that I don't have. I still need to get them. But what I would do this set first. Well, technically this is the C version. I don't know if there's going to be more postcards, but I guess do the N. Technically do the N set first. And have these 2 since the N set stops here. Technically this way. Don't know if I would double sleeve these, but and then the C version. And then it goes into the C version here. So it just depends on what postcards we get for the, if there is any postcards, because I've not really looked too much at the album details, but I should get on buying that soon. Okay, so I'm just going to put the photo cards in, and we're just going to do, I think I'm going to put the photo cards like in the middle and do the 2-2-2 layout, just because it seems the easiest. I might change it up once in a while. Just because there's 2, well, there's 1 photo card and then 1 circle card. So each row is like NCT. Good thing my favourite photo card, I think I saw a sneak peek of what his T version looks like, but out of the N and the C version's my favourite for his photo card. It's like, I think it might be one of my favourite like album cards from his. So we need to try and find trades for that, but I'm excited, to say the least. Okay, so we're starting one, and that should be it for NCT. Sad that I wasn't able to fit the postcard booklet insert things into the binder, so those are going to go in a little pocket at the side. So I do need to get these bigger 2 pockets, because I'm guessing these will fit in here. Yep. So let's pray I get that, because I do have a lot of things that could fit into the 2 pockets. Just now I don't have any, so I can't really put anything in. Let's go on to my girl group binder now, which is exciting because there's loads of actual photo cards, not just like bigger inserts. We've only got 3 of the bigger inserts. Let's go get that. So we have, I'm pretty sure we have one Dreamcatcher card. Yes, and it completes my Raid of Dreams set. Oh my god. And it's this Xian one. This binder is busted. The rings have been like broken for a while. Well, the bottom one, and it looks like it's been caught onto the second one now, which is annoying. And with it being quite overflown and quite big, I might need to separate my Gurugurt binder soon. But oh my gosh, this is amazing. Don't have any Chaebon cards, which is quite funny. These are literally all Hitami and Imbi cards. It's going to take a while for me to try and get through all these. It's so warm, y'all don't know how roasting I am. Y'all don't know how roasting I am. Any cards? What do you say now? What is it? Nice to see. Where's the card? We got it. Actually, right? There's the one machine exists. It's only single version of. There's like every day. And actually, that's something. Is it which one so these orders I use? Here's one I take out. Okay. Your one card, that's actually this one. Okay, progress on the road. Okay, I'll take all the first, because I take the out. We've added so much to this, I'm actually quite proud. Oh my god, okay. These feel a lot thicker just because the sleeves are on it. Page. I don't know, should I just do member sets for this one? Just because they're the same. They're the same concept. I think I might as well. But I'll do an order of how I've laid out. How I've laid out everything. So technically. Oh my god, how beautiful. Technically this one has to go down here, so I was kind of right. And I don't want to double sleeve these. I don't know if I want to, just because there's 3 of them. We'll just have to wait and see. But my first Minju card, I think this is yall, and I'll correct myself because I just get mixed up each time. But this will probably be me turning out to like collect Minju now, so pray for me. I just wanted to collect one of her sets, but like watch my ass. Like see if I try, like see if I'm like close to completing my IZ ONE collection, I will add Minju onto the list. I just know myself, but like I don't want to do it. That's why I'm only collecting a few of her cards for Blue Eyes. Like I could see myself collecting her in the future, but like do I want to? Like I want to, but then I don't, just because there's too much, you know? But this is currently what I have. Exciting to see because her cards are so pretty. And that was everything, I think. Nice to see progress with the other members at least. And I should have Chaebon's, the last IZ ONE card I need for her, which is this version, and I just need her postcard for this version. So yes, I'll see you guys in the next clip. This is probably going to be the second last one for March, just because there was so much stuff. We did do so much, and I need to go tidy up now because there's all this stuff back here. Y'all can't even see it because of the binder. All this stuff. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next clip. Bye. Oh, my camera's working. Look at this. Look at this. What the fuck? Why is it so bright? My camera screen is working. We love to see it. Wait, I have to put it down this way. Oh my gosh, it's so bright. So we have these to put away. I have my NCT binder is right beside me, and I actually do have one card to put away for NCT, and then the rest is IZ ONE and ITZY, and then obviously my red velvet stuff. So yes, today is going to be the last clip of this video. I'm gonna do NCT first and then red velvet, I think. Well, technically this is Super M, like it's in my NCT binder, so I don't know, like I'm contemplating whether or not to collect his, like just all his album cards from all his groups, but we'll have to wait and see. Like I can't make decisions yet. Like gosh, the amount of things I want to start collecting now because there's nothing else to do. Like just looking on my carry for things is so bad for me because I really just want to like get everything, but you know you can't do that. So this is one of his Korean cards, well versions for the Supreme album. So this one is going to go here, I think, just because I think these two are the cuter cards out of both the sets, so I would want them in the middle. But I don't know what I'm going to do with like the rest of the sets. Like I don't, just because there's only 4 cards and laying them out like this without like anything in the bottom is quite weird just now. So we'll just have to wait and see, but we're so close to finishing. So that is all what we needed to do for the boy groups. Get my red velvet binder out, and I think I'm going to put it in with the SM merch. So yeah, let's get that one out. I still can't get over this cover page, how beautiful it is, and I just love it so much. I really need to get myself like a Sogi section in this, but I'm content with how these binders are just now, especially with how they've been before. So this is the same era, right? But I couldn't tell you what goes first because this was all a blur to me. I feel like I'm going to put it after Time to Love because there's a set of cards here. Like we've got postcards, not just the actual photo cards, and I think I'm only going to be collecting the photo cards for that. For just now I'm just going to put them here, and I will be double sleeving these just because it's easier for me. Okay, gosh, I've not done this in a while, and like the tripod's in the way, so I apologise if I keep on knocking it. Like when do I never knock the tripod? I'm gonna put this actually for my horizontal things after my yeah, I think you can see. And Ivy, oh my god. I still shop I had this so happy I was able to call it. Okay. Just slide the video off here on the page. I keep doing that. Choices are just one of my friends, her. But I'm a bit silky as well. Oh my god, like I'm not showing it, but I think this is like one of my favourite Sogi hairs, like one of my favourite Sogi hairs for the longest time. Why am I saying it like that? Like hairstyles? Sogi hairs. But like one of my favourite one of my favourite hairstyles was kind of after the Rookie era where she had the kind of choppy bangs. I don't know if I'm saying choppy bangs as in, you know how she had her peekaboo bangs? I don't know what you call those bangs, but I know choppy bangs where there's like just a few strands. Is that what choppy bangs are called? I have no idea what the terms are, but like when she had that kind of, I'll put pictures up because oh my god, like just hits me a bit different, and I feel like that's one of my favourites from her, and it kind of reminds me of this, but like there's more bangs, really fringe. I'm used to calling it fringes, but I feel like a more universal name for it is bangs. Yeah, wait, so easier to spin this. Okay, I'm doing these. I have an extra one of these this year because I got it for free because I did buy with the season greetings, I did buy the Ace membership kit, like second hand from the same seller, but I ended up like refunding it because my Ace membership went through with the actual app. So it kind of worked out in that case, but it was like, am I getting it? And just because it took so long for it to ship out, and I was surprised I was able to like even to get them, so like it's good in that way, but still kind of sad that I didn't get it once it was like came out, but I'm fine because we have it now and that's all what matters, because I was so upset that I wasn't able to get it, and then like knowing that you could still get it from just like joining was quite nice. Despite like, because you know how like there's always like, recruitment kind of times and times I thought I hit myself there. I don't know what I'm trying to explain here. You have to sign up to fan cafes, and then there's like a time period where you can buy the membership, so it was good in a way that I was able to get this with being out for like a while, nearly a year I'd say, but we have it now. That's what we can think about. Okay, I didn't count how many of these I needed, but we've got them anyway, so I'm going to use the transparent one. I'm going to put it in like this, and I was thinking of just doing the 2 groups and then 5, but of course put Sogi in the middle because I need to, because so like that. It's weird because I've never done a red velvet page looking like this because there's never been 7 photo cards for a set, but since you get 2 group ones, which is, this is the exact same photo, right? One's just transparent. How lazy are SM? Oh my god, they could at least use a different picture, eh? What the fuck? But yeah, this Sogi card, oh my fucking god. I'm gonna cry. I just miss Red Velvet so much. I really do miss Wendy, and I just want some updates at least from Wendy. Like, even though we got some saying that she donated towards the cause for the coronavirus, I just want to know some updates on her at least. It would be nice because I think it's something we need to just now. But but I really do hope she's doing well, and I hope all the other members are doing well, and basically every idol is staying healthy and safe really, especially at times like these. But I just miss Red Velvet so much. They're like just a tiny bit of content we get from them outside a comeback, because we barely get content with them even with a comeback. And with, why is this like, there was air trapped in that. Just in general, Red Velvet don't get content with comebacks from SM. If we're lucky, we get a dance practice. And we're technically robbed from any cycle content. Like, SM were so fucking lazy again with Red Velvet, and the performance video, I guess kind of like the dance video for cycle, was basically clips that were supposed to be recorded for the music video, and then clips that kind of stay still because the car, like, I don't know, like, I've not watched it since because it just like pisses me off how badly SM treats Red Velvet. But yeah, they basically shot some things and then they didn't have enough footage for like a good performance video, so there was close-ups of the kiddos when they were supposed to be performing, so like close-ups that you would use in a music video, if you get me. I'm sorry if this is just turned into me just ranting about SM, but this is me voicing my thoughts, and kind of this is how I deal with missing Red Velvet, is just blaming on SM. Because yeah, with the content we do get, there's not enough, so like with what we do get, I'm happy with, but when it's like nothing at all, like Irene's V Live is so nice to sit and like watch, but I want more of that. Like, I want it to be a common thing with Red Velvet where they're able to go live and interact with fans, but SM doesn't. I don't know what happens behind the scenes, but for some reason you can tell between the differences in the groups. Some get more than others, and I'm not trying to throw shade, it's just how it is, because I feel like Ata, Red Velvet are on the short end of the stick. Like, they're the ones not getting shit, so like I don't care if y'all think I'm throwing shade, because I literally love in every SM group. It's just Red Velvet are my ults, and it's hard seeing your ults not get treated the same, and it's just sad in a way. But I can get really into this and pure like emotional probably, because I feel like it's not talked about enough. And same with Loona now, like the kiddos kind of exposed BBC, like I could talk about that as well, but the kiddos like exposed BBC with the amount of unreleased shit they've not gave us, and especially now with the first one, like we've barely gotten any updates from the kiddos through their social media accounts, and it's just like, why the fuck do they have to stand groups that their companies hate? Like, BBC are kind of, I try and give them the benefit of the doubt for them being like a newish company, but they're only managing or like taking after one group, so it shouldn't be that hard. And I've always said this, like there's lots of Loona content that we should be getting at least. Even photos, like they could release photo books. Like I don't care too much about like video content. Like there's just lots of stuff we don't get, and it's sad to see. I shouldn't be talking too much because this video goes on a lot, but yeah, like I like to kind of talk about those things because it's just, I feel like it should be talked about, and it shouldn't be like a bad thing. Like we should just speak up about it and kind of make it known that we're not happy with this, you know. So I just miss Red Velvet in conclusion. But so let's go on to my good group binder, which there's loads of stuff to be added to that now, which is exciting. Okay, God, we really need to sort this binder out. I will, I promise, soon. So we have IZ ONE and NCT. So we have, oh my God. Okay, so we have 2 units for ryujin. We just need 1 more, which is so exciting. So I don't know if I mentioned this, but I did start putting sleeves into my main pocket sleeves with the placeholder, so I don't have to go into my drawer like I did for those Red Velvet cards, just to save me some time, and it's easier, I guess. And it kind of So like with all the cards, I've not done it with every single sleeve I think, but with everything I have in my binder, I know I don't need to like panic if I'm going to run out, because there's going to be like a sleeve in there. As the number one. Oh my gosh, I should have thought this out. Y'all can't even see it up there because of how thick the binder is. So if you can take that out. So yeah, these are behind the placeholder, and this should go up here. Oh my gosh, I'm getting distracted too much. But yeah, so just saves me time, I guess, and it saves me less worry from like thinking about if I'm going to run out of sleeves, will I have enough for a certain comeback or set. I do have a few left over from what I've put in. I've mainly done all my twice ones, but I've not made any placeholders for twice. But we can wait and see. We'll just have to kind of take it as it is, because my like individual sleeves go really quickly, if you could tell. So we have these, and I did change the way I laid this out. I did members, unit, and then members, so there's a little pattern within like the section as well. But I think I might change, oh my gosh, I think I might change this because I think I prefer having the black border in the middle, because I don't know, I just prefer this version a lot more compared to the other ones. I guess it's just my favourite version for ryujin, but I think it's because some members don't have selfies, which is a pet peeve of mine kind of. But this Leah card is so precious. Her smile is so cute. Like, see when she like has her little eye smile as well. I love it so much. Leah is the prettiest girl. So here's the set we have just now for unease. Please don't drag me for that, but this card is so cute. Look at her. How precious. Okay, at least we have this one, because like the way I cut this kind of clapped. So I don't know if y'all really care, but someone asked about me making these and kind of how it's a waste in a way. But do please keep in mind that I do keep what I take out of my binder, because I do keep these and I use the backs of them for, like, say if I have an envelope that's not white and using black pen doesn't really help, so I would write people's address on this and then like stick it to the envelope, and I would use it for like many other things, and of course I would recycle. So to me, I'm wasting my money on this cardstock, so I feel like I can use it in whatever way I want, but I do think of the environment. I do recycle, so please don't think I waste paper, because I know how important it is to recycle. It's just something I'm used to and something I've just been doing as a kid really, so it's kind of normal for me. But I don't know, some people might think it's not, but trust me, I do recycle things. So yes, kind of coming along with this. Yeah, I need 4 units, and then still have to do some more work on Young, but it is all good. We can try our best. So this one's actually, I should have took, oh my gosh, so sad that I don't have any of her cards, because like her set was like one of my favorites, definitely. I ordered 3 albums for the M-Wave for pills as well. I don't know if I'll just keep one version for myself and sell off the other 2, but depends on how lucky we are. I am doing a group order for that, which seems to be quite good just now. I am excited to hold it. It's just really, you're kind of just like that just now because of the corona, but I feel like everything will be fine because M-Wave takes a while to ship out anyway, and yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes. But yeah, I double sleeved these just because I thought it was looked a bit better, I think, just because all the backs of the postcards were the same. And I can't remember if I think I did I do Yeji's wrong? I think I did Yeji's wrong. I think someone commented that, but I forgot to do it. So I've double sleeved these ones. So cute. And did I mess up? Yeah, I messed up Yuna's as well because I double sleeved. Okay, and now this one as well is quite annoying because I don't have another 2 pocket sleeve for the IZ ONE card, which I have tier 1 set complete. And I did join a group order for all the other things I do need. And look at this, I made placeholders. Wait, let's see if I can move my tripod up. Okay, there you go. Okay, so I did go on Instagram Live and I did make these placeholders. So just because I did have temporary ones for when I was wanting to make these ones. But, okay, I think I'm gonna put this one behind just now because this is the same set, but look how gorgeous she looks. So I should, it's went through the group order, I've paid, so I just have to see how that goes. But I should have all the AR cards for, I can't remember why I left this one, I think because I have it on the way, but yes, and oh no, oh my god, I'm so dumb. Oh, I did make placeholders for these, but like I think I did by mistake. It's just because I had these ready to put away for the video, but it's so funny, oh my god. We'll see how it goes because I kind of want to like see if I can collect top 4 maybe. I feel like that would be fun because collecting IZ ONE just now has been quite good, I think. I've been enjoying it and I feel like that's the only thing that's worth it with collecting. And it's just hard just now with blue suit, okay, yeah. Because I feel like I kind of laid these out for the backs. For this set I'm collecting 3 cards and then 1 AR card, so that's why both members are on this page because it fits perfectly. So if y'all look at the backs, these 2 will be in a corner and it'll be like kind of like 2-2, so it's like 2/3 of the 2-2-2 layout. Does that make any sense? So there's no like 2-2-2, it's just 2-2. We're kind of like missing out this row here, if that makes any sense at all. So just think of it as the black cards are both in the corner and then the white filler there, but yeah, let me move this back over. But yeah, I was talking about Minju. I don't know, I'm kind of tempted to, just because it's been fun collecting Blue Eyes, and I kind of want to buy more copies because I've been seeing people make, like, I don't know, kind of remake the album packaging. I'll leave a link in the description if y'all don't want to go watch it because it's so interesting, but I think it would be fun to buy another album. I literally said I was going to go and buy in hiatus, but I think after all the Corona events, hopefully I'll save some money from that and then I can go on and snatch another album. I don't know, but for just now I'm kind of happy with how the collection's looking, especially with the inclusions and stuff. Here's Minju's page, 2 cards from each version and then same 2 cards and then same 2 cards and then her AR card for I Will. And I kind of just matched them up to the back colours. I'm excited because it looks good and I've been on my IZ ONE shit for a while now. Fiesta really is that bop, but yes, kind of loving this set. Should have this one on the way, hopefully I can get that in soon. I have my Sulgi finale sticker here so y'all can look at her while I talk. So yes, I'm sorry if I'm kind of rambling and don't make any sense with things. I feel like I couldn't speak too much in this clip because we only had a few things to put away. This is going to be the last clip of the video and I can actually make an outro for this one, so I just want to, yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this and liked seeing the progress with me because gosh, I got a lot in this month. I just know it will be the complete opposite for next month, but what can we do really? I probably is the best for me because I was saying I was going to go on a buy-in hiatus after all these comebacks and all the comebacks have been, and now with Corona I can hold back buying things because mail has been really bad, so it's like if I buy something I know I'm going to wait a while, so I might as well just like wait off buying it and then save some coin. So I said this in the last video, but if you guys would like to see me do any other type of videos, I'm kind of wanting to do like Red Velvet collection and Loona collection because it's been on like one of my video requests I've wanted to do for a while now, but don't know if we should get down and do it. But if you guys have like any requests on what you want me to do or kind of provide to you guys, suggestions will be taken in, because obviously I have no idea what you guys want to watch and y'all are the ones watching the videos, so I would want to make what you guys would want to watch. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, whenever that is, and I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. Please do take care of yourself. We're all going through this together and we gotta power through it. So thank you guys so much for watching this, and again, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.